Why is it when a fight video happens at Disney World, people act like it's like the end of the world? Like, all the women are screaming, all the dudes are trying to throw overhead blows and whatnot. Here we go again, man. For some reason, these two groups of people decided to have an all-out brawl after waiting 80 minutes to go ride Flight of Passage. I guess they just couldn't take it anymore. Let's calculate 80 minutes. That's 30, 60, 120. That's 2 hours. They stood in this line for 2 hours. So I guess from a specific standpoint, I could get why, tempers were flaring. I've ridden Flight of Passage countless times. And I'll be the first to tell you, it ain't worth no 80 minutes. So this is a collective, horrific decision by every adult in this line. Go do something else. Go get a bite to eat. Go see Lion King. Go ride Expedition Everest. Go ride the Navi River journey, even though that line was probably long too. But standing in this line for 2 hours and then fighting at the end of it and then not even being able to ride the ride. You waited the 2 hours. Dude, you gotta fix your decision making. I've been going to Disney World for 15 years and I could count on one hand how many times I've waited over an hour for anything. There's nothing in Orlando worth a 2 hour wait. Nothing in Epic Universe, nothing at Universal Studios, nothing at Walt Disney World. There's not one attraction, even the new ones, worth waiting a 2 hour wait. Go do something else. Why ruin your day? Why spend that much money in there just to go in there and ruin your day? You gotta fix your decision making. You paid that much money and you're gonna waste it by standing in a line for one attraction for 2 hours? And I love Flight of Passage, but it ain't worth no 2 hour wait. That's all it is too. You gotta bring some logic and reasonable thinking into this equation. Come on, man. Come on. Of course, I'm curious to why the fight even started in the first place. Let me guess. Cutting. I mean, bro, once you've been standing in the line already for an hour and a half, I mean, what's another 5 minutes gonna matter if one or two people cut you in line? Even though, I mean, this is two big families. What if I had to take an educated guess? I guarantee you, like, a couple people from one family, like, had to go pee or poop, and then they were getting back into the line, and then the other specific family was like, no, we've been waiting in this line 2 hours. You're not cutting us. And they were like, our family's right up there. We just had to go use the bathroom. We don't care. You're not getting in front of us. What? Our family's right there. No. No, what are you doing? Dude, you gotta let that go. As I always say, line cutting at Disney World, bro, one person, two people, they had to go use the bathroom. Y'all already been in line 2 hours, so what difference does it make? It doesn't even matter, bro. But a whole family, I get it. No, you can't do that. A couple people, you gotta let that go, man. That's all it is to it. And now to add the icing on top of the cake, guess what happens now? Everyone's banned. Stupid. Stupid. In other Disney news, the trading card game Lucina just released a new pack or a new expansion set, and you would have thought that the apocalypse was hitting the way cars were lined up at Disney Springs to get this expanded set. I'm going to take an educated guess and assume that this was not available anywhere online. You can only get it specifically at Disney Springs. Is this game that fun? I don't think it is. Something's fishy. I think people are just getting this concept so that they can just sell it on the secondhand market online. There's no way this game is this fun. Prove me wrong in the comment section below. Explain it to me, because I'm not seeing it. And I collect stuff. I collect action figures, and I collect Disney merchandise, and have been for 15 years. You can see a lot of it on this channel, but there's nothing that I've ever collected that's worth waiting in this endless string of cars trying to get into Disney Springs. There's no freaking way. You can't convince me otherwise. It's got to be people are buying it just to sell it on the secondhand market. Prove me wrong. In other Disney fail news, we have this group of women that decided to post a video of themselves jumping up and down in the freaking Skyliner, and then to music, and then posting it on TikTok. I cannot stress how much of a bad idea this is. How many times have we heard the Skyliner getting stuck and people being stuck in midair without any AC for hours upon hours and hours? What do you think causes situations like this? Ta-da! They instantly became the laughing and hating stock of all Disney fandom across the internet for a couple of days. And I'm just throwing my 2 cents in there. Don't do this. You know, if you're getting on the Skyliner, just enjoy the view and just chill out and just wait till your destination. It's just like if you were on an attraction. Don't stick your hands and your appendages out. Just sit the F down and shut up and just enjoy the ride. And then we'll all be good. But standing on top of the bench and jumping up and down, then you'll be shocked. You'll be so surprised when the thing breaks down and you're stuck up there for 3 hours with no air conditioner. Wow, wow. So it appears to me that the other day at Fantasmic at Hollywood Studios, somebody may have had a little too much to drink while he was trying to drive the boats. He just bumping into the walls. I feel like those boat machines have a clear indication of how to steer them. I mean, just a quick turn surely could have prevented the bumpage of the boat right into the wall. Maybe I'm crazy. Again, if you're any kind of a cast member, prove me wrong in the comment section below. Certainly, like a quick turn of steering a boat could have prevented this. Just saying. Maybe next time, don't invest too much in the sauce before your shift there at Disney. Just saying. And our last fail for the day, which we take it to Universal Studios for Jimmy Fallon's race car through New York thing. I had no idea that this attraction was up in the air. Apparently it broke down and they had to call the fire department to get them down. It's just more just intriguing than really a fail. I mean, rides break down all the time. It is what it is. But this one here for sure, I'm like, I had no idea we were up in the air. I've ridden this attraction a few times now. Not my favorite. Not my favorite attraction at all. You would think if you were up in the air, you would be able to feel it a little bit more. Apparently not. I thought we were on the ground, but I don't know. I just thought this was cool. Just an interesting aspect of the attraction to see. So, and then I have one more for y'all today. Apparently we have some Disney Cruise Line shenanigans as well. It would appear that a family is suing Disney Cruise Line, specifically the Alaskan cruise. A 5-year-old girl somehow fell through the railing system on the top bunk of a stateside room. I don't know how you do that specifically. Somehow at 1 a.m. when the entire family was sleeping, they awoke to the little girl screaming because somehow she had fell out of the bed and broken her wrist. I mean, that's maybe like a 3-4 foot fall, I guess. It's kind of blowing my mind how you can break bones, especially if someone with the durability of a young girl. Most young children have pretty durable bones. I could be wrong. Hey, listen, I'm not a doctor. I'll tell you what, if you've ever been inside one of those rooms, which I have, there are bars that block the child from rolling off the bed. And the family's claiming that the child somehow rolled off the bed during the middle of her sleep. I don't know if I'm buying it. That sounds more like the child jumped off the bed on her own accord and somehow got high enough to snap her wrist while she was breaking her fall. Maybe she tripped over the railing as she was jumping, then to keep from landing on her face, she landed on her wrist. I think that's what happened. I don't think she was asleep and just rolled off the bed through the railing and broke her wrist. I don't think that's how it happened. I could be wrong. It's just my educated guess. But the thing is, the family is asking for $50,000 in the lawsuit. I guess that's enough to cover her medical bills, and I guess the pain and suffering and, the cruise line tickets or whatever, because I would assume that ruined the rest of the cruise. But $50,000 seems like a lot. If I had taken as a guess, Disney would probably settle out of court with them. If I were Disney, I would just pay for the child's medical bills, maybe pay for the family's cruise just to sweep it under the rug. I don't think it would be worth it for Disney to fight it out of court, because if they fight it in court, it's probably going to end up costing them more than $50,000 anyways. So I would just settle maybe out of court for like 20 grand or whatever and call it a day. That's what I would do. So yeah. Okay, that should wrap us up here, man. So what did we learn from this string of Disney fails? Don't wait in a 2-hour line just to fight people. Don't jump up and down in the Skyliner. Don't have a drink before your work shift if you work at Disney World. Yeah. All right. If you appreciate the effort here, you know what to do. Hit that like button. If you want to see more Disney fail videos, I do cover them from time to time. I also take my family to Disney World a couple times a year. So if you want to see actual Disney content like that, make sure you get subscribed. Follow me at youtube.com/MarjX79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, my friends, thank you guys for the years of support. I'll see you on the next one. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.